Welcome to the Beauty Box Show. I'm your host, Milan J, and today I have another amazing guest, Miss Veronica Fountain. She's a very good friend of mine, and we have been, I guess, doing some things with each other over the years.
For some years now, some time.
You got to bring your people on the show, and just pretty much, I want to let everybody know she is an amazing publisher and owner of a couple of magazines in the area, but I'm going to let her go into details of what magazines she owns. Veronica, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, please. Tell them what magazines you own.
Thank you for having me. My name is Veronica Fountain, and I am the publisher and owner of 3 magazines in the area.
Okay, guys, 3.
Three, okay. Simply Bowie Publication. It's been around for 8 years and a half now. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I know. Time is flying.
Time is flying. It'll be 9 years in July.
Okay.
And the second publication is Simply Annapolis Publication. It only made sense since we're kind of clustered together with the Bowie market and also with the Annapolis market combined together.
Yeah.
The third publication is 616 Blend Southern Regional Publication.
Really
so
nice.
It covers over 13 states, all the way down to Texas. So
get out.
Yeah.
So did you just get that?
It started out as Simply Alexandria Publication. It was only a Northern Virginia publication.
Okay.
And we expanded it now to where it covers Silver Spring, the Wharf, Washington, D.C., North and South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, all the way down to Texas.
Well, congratulations.
So,
good for you. You know,
yes.
I know we've been so busy, we haven't been able to touch base, but I do remember when you got the Virginia location.
Yes.
So I know we're in the Bowie location. So that's how Veronica and I met.
That is
and
how
I was at the salon, and she walks in, and honestly, truth be told, when you're dealing with everything so digital, we got away from the paper and the books and the magazines.
Exactly.
And I will say that what I did was, when I did work with Veronica and we did an ad, and I just tried it out, and I did an ad, and I realized something special.
What was
I forgot about the people that don't do digital marketing or any of that type of stuff.
Right.
And it is important. It's still very important to do.
It is, especially what the key was with these publications are the articles.
Yes.
It gave Simply Bowie Publication give opportunity for business owners to be on the front cover, like a feature story article. Right. You know, so where they're able to tell their story. And so that's what makes that publication really different and to the business owners.
Yeah, and that was the thing, because also too, you do something even more special with the magazines and some of the featured articles. You literally kind of bring more awareness to people who are appreciating the business they didn't know exists in their community.
Correct, yes.
And also work with one another within the community, because like you said, awareness. And then not only that, it's just like being able to also provide, like I said, besides the information, but provide opportunities for people to seek like employment within the community, because they don't even know that, hey, this is my field, and I didn't even know this company is here.
Right, absolutely.
You know? And the other thing too is that you also bring awareness by awards, by Best Reader's Choice, Reader's Choice, in different categories.
Right. So yeah, the publication really hones in and connects businesses to consumers and consumers to businesses. Absolutely. So it does give an opportunity in the community to find out what new restaurants just open up. Yes. You know, what school teachers are doing what in the education field. The politician, where it made us close to the mayor, you know, Timothy Adams. So it really brought us together in a full circle, where now Jackie knows, with overdue recognition, now knows you very well. Or so it really brought people together in highlighting different editorial content every month in the publication, like health and wellness, arts and entertainment, what's really happening. And people been needing that in the Bowie market, you know.
It's true.
Yes.
It is true.
Because at one point it was just Washingtonian Magazine here in What's Up Annapolis. So I found a niche right here in this pocket in the Upper Marlboro, Bowie, Largo, Mitchellville, where we can hold our own content, our own magazine, our own publication.
Yep, and that's
it's
a beautiful
working out
thing.
well.
Yeah, and I mean 8 years. I mean, kudos for that, because the fact that
because you're right, print has died a little bit, but the hyper local community publication like this is still very vibrant. And I've added on the digital aspect of it with website banners, promotional banners, a very robust website that's included with your packages as well too.
So you can also have access to it conveniently at the touch of a click on your phone, or whatever the case is.
Absolutely.
But I went to one of the doctor's office, and it's just like, every time I see your stuff, I'm like, that's Veronica. Look at her dropping stuff off. Because that's what a lot of times now you just see the magazines when you're at the doctor's office or somebody's lobby in a professional building. And when you sit down, you're like, oh, it allows you to sit still and really hone in on someone's story and why they started. Now, what made you get into this?
Well, I've been in the advertising marketing career for like 10 years. I've worked at companies like Google, Hanley Wood. So I've been in the market for a long time. So when the politicians, Doug Peters and Rashawn Baker spearheaded and opened up the MGM, the casino, I saw an opportunity to pounce on a niche market of a publication that we can have our own magazine in the area, and print is not dead. Right. So that's how I got into the market. And then I expanded it over to the Annapolis because we're clustered together. So I ended up with Simply Annapolis as well too.
So it morphed into
it just only made sense now. The Bowie is growing. It's one of the fastest growing areas. You see all the homes being built right now in Bowie. So I want to still be a part of funneling that information out, in the community.
So prior to getting into that, what was your background?
Advertising. I was with the Not Wedding magazine, the Google. It was actually, I'm still in the same industry, but I'm just doing it for myself now, working for myself. So it's like you take everything you learn for working for corporate America for X amount of years, and now you apply it all to yourself now, And
you know what? The one thing about that is, like, when you speak about it, the glow you have on your face. So you can see how you built it up. It's your baby. And some of the goods and the bads, but it hits different. So people, if you're looking to get your own business, you starting off and you're building other companies, and you can see you could do this for yourself. Look, this is living proof right here. It's tough. It's definitely, it has its tough days.
Oh my God, it has a lot of tough days.
But I think that's just entrepreneurship.
Exactly.
I had a quote that I posted on social media, and it says, entrepreneurship is just really just you willing to sacrifice a few years now to work like nobody wants to work, so you can enjoy the future and work the way you enjoy the work that you put in. And
I want to piggyback. That's very good. I want to piggyback on that because I still think you should still have the same work ethic as you did as day one when you opened your business. 3 years later, still have that same momentum. Don't let your foot off the gas pedal at all, because
you get complacent.
You get comfortable. And
it is. It's like I keep saying the same thing. You leave your 9-to-5 job to work for yourself for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Absolutely.
Because I know, as much as we've known each other for several years, and this is probably one sitting that we'll be able to have where we can talk in length and get details. We're fly-by conversations with so much love and support,
Absolutely.
And our work schedule gets crazy. Sometimes I'll see her walking her dog when I'm driving past, and you would think that we are just passing neighbors or something. It's like, no, but we are really cool friends. We're really cool.
We'll text each other. Hi, how's it going? You hanging in there?
But having full conversation, that's just part of the grind. You got to have your right network, your circle, and friends who can really be in that same lane to be supportive.
But I totally agree with you.
Now, I will definitely take a look at your magazine. I want them to see the quality of your magazine. And I remember when you transitioned and had that more metropolitan look. They don't know that magazine for the ones who don't know. But before we do that, we'll take a quick break and then we'll be back.
Absolutely.
Everybody has a dream. mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Welcome back to the Beauty Box Show.
Yes.
I'm your host, Milan J. And again, I have the amazing Miss Veronica Fountain, who's the owner and publisher, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Of Simply Bowie Magazine and Simply Bowie Simply Magazine
Publication.
Wait, which is
and I
it?
brought
Simply
some,
Bowie,
yeah.
Simply Annapolis. I know it was.
And I brought some copies here with me today, just so you can get a little peep at them, see the quality, very high quality publications that are mailed directly.
Let me see.
Look, and of course, here's one with you.
Oh yes, this is the one we did. Absolutely. Now the thing is, like I said, I love the quality of the magazine. It's very rich. So it's something that you wouldn't mind having in your house.
Right. It's definitely held on a coffee table or in a doctor's office 3, 6, 9, 12 months at a time.
The back is adorable.
Very high-end quality publication, yes.
So, like This Was Us. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Like I said, depending on your story and I guess whatever, how we get into the magazine, what I enjoyed was the writer.
Oh yeah.
Because
Allison.
Allison. So what I enjoyed was she took a lot of she asked some general questions, but allow you to really talk. I'll take a moment.
Oh, okay.
Allow you to really talk. And once I realized that I was telling my story, but it was just so much information.
Right. Okay.
She got me.
Yeah.
And so to really transfer your voice into words,
into an article.
An article that somebody else can read it and really pick you out, pick it up.
Yes.
That's an art.
Yes.
So, and I think that's what also keeps your magazine very rich.
Yes, I agree with you. The experience is overwhelmingly great. We send photographers out to do the photo shoot of you. The editor-in-chief, the writers will, like you said, get on the phone and you just tell your why story. Right. And they'll just write it for you. So it's a great experience for business owners to experience something like that, to be on a front cover or, inside of a magazine. And so, and it speaks volumes too when a business owner starts getting out in front of other colleagues or family and friends and like look at me, I'm like a star, I'm on the, I'm in the publication. So
and speaking about star and publication, also too, they have the companies that tailgates with you, right? Or piggyback off of your articles and reach out to companies and see if they want their article on a plaque.
Yes.
So, and there's something about when you walk in and you got this big old plaque, and then you got the magazine and you got the plaque. It's almost like a trophy. Yeah. And then this being able to be in someone else's establishment or someone else's home to find out about you in a different way. Right. At your leisure. Also too, if a company in Bowie might just be starting out and have no idea you exist, how do they go about finding you to say, hey, can I fit in be a part of your
absolutely.
How do they go about finding you?
They can go to the website.
Okay.
Simply Magazines with S on the end of magazines.net.
Okay.
So simplymagazines.net.
Okay.
Or they can just Google Simply Bowie Publication.
Okay.
And we're #1, the main pillar publication in the area. So it'll come up and they can call or email me. Okay, absolutely.
So they're dealing with you directly. See, I deal with you directly because that's our relationship. So I really don't know the regular process, guys. So
they'll deal with our team. We have a team of photographers, writers. So they'll deal with one of our team members, and that will reach out to them, schedule a meeting, and just let them know how the process works for them.
And I will say this. very structured.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
very
am.
structured. And I think that's the key thing, you know, sometimes in business you got so many hats and people playing so
Right.
many parts. But when you have
Yes.
it as structured as you have it, it does make things go really, really smooth. So I think that's one of the key reasons why you're still standing very strong.
Yeah,
you know?
I have to agree with you with that, because with the publications, I have vigorous deadlines. So we have to meet those deadlines. So I have to make sure all the writers, everyone the photographers have the pictures in-house in time. So I have to have that structure in place, and to make sure the clients are getting that type of customer service what they sign up for.
Right.
So yes, absolutely.
So what was, and this might be, what was your biggest challenge once you got started?
When I got started 8 years ago, I think the biggest challenge is people don't want to see anything new, something new. They want to do business with someone that's already in the making and been doing it for years. So the biggest challenge was, how do we trust you? How can we, why you,
Right.
And my first client was Anthony Stewart Financial Company. I was like, just take a chance with me,
Right.
And he did. And he sent me referrals, and ever since that start,
Right.
and people seeing the quality and the consistency, it was just uphill. With
Yeah,
it.
I guess it's always heartbreaking ice. When
It's
you're
always
new.
heartbreaking ice. It's like trying to go
Especially
to a new
being
hairstylist. Like, why? Wait a minute.
So I don't know what trust you with my little hair.
Right.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
I totally get that. So, but overall, like I said, you survived the game. You definitely have access to a great deal of businesses now.
I do.
Do you find that you get a lot more businesses in the food area, or like what's your main folks that really like look out for, like when I open up, what am I really seeing a lot of? Is it restaurants, or what is it?
It's a mixture. That's a very good question. It's a mixture, and I make sure it's a mixture.
Nice.
It's a mixture of all types of companies, because the editorial focus is different every other month. So it could be
Gotcha.
health and wellness, or caterers, or or financing, or
Gotcha.
home remodeling. So it's a mixture. It's a great mixture
Right.
of everyone. Politicians.
You know, and I didn't even think about that, because even when I was in it, I was just looking at me, right?
Right. Why not?
Mine. But I guess that's good, because you don't want a magazine that just one page after another is the same type of feel, different people.
Exactly.
So it becomes competitive.
Yeah.
So it's
and it
nice
becomes
that you
boring, flatline too.
Yeah.
When you're trying to read it, it's like, it becomes flatline.
Well,
So
that's a very nice. I mean, I guess you know what. Until you really, like I said, until we sit down and talk about it.
Exactly.
That's like, oh wow, you're right. Like I love the color palette. It's just like, it's very inviting.
Yes.
But rich and vibrant at the same time. Oh, here's Alice.
Yeah, that
Allison,
she is.
right? So that's her right here.
That is
She's
Allison's.
one of the writers. And but overall, like I said, you have different looks on each bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we deliberately did the back covers so it looks almost like the front cover as well.
Okay, nice. And then so, how would people find you for, like, if they wanted to sign up for your, is that the same place as Simply?
The the simplymagazines.net, and they can just click on contact, and they can sign up for the e-newsletter. There's a monthly e-newsletter that goes out where they can read the digital publication online.
Okay.
So yeah, they can go to the same website.
Okay, so if you're looking to participate in the magazine, it's Simply Bowie Magazines with an S.
Yes.
And that's the same for the publication subscription if they wanted to go on that.
Absolutely correct.
Great.
Yes.
All right. Well, we are at the point now where we can give a little tip to the folks, and we consider that tip of the day. So, Veronica, I would love it if you have any tips for any field, anything that you would like to give a tip about, whether it's from this conversation or just something that you want to embark on just from your experience.
Okay.
I would love for you to be able to share that with the audience.
I would love to share something. I would say a tip, Milan, would be to just grow your business, formulate that business plan, and just move with it. Just go get started with it, and just have your checklist in front of you and just expand your business, but master exactly the initial steps of your company.
Nice.
Just, master it with exactly what you're trying to do. What are your plans? How are you going to get to that goal? What exactly are you going to do? So that would be my tip, to stay consistent with your business plan, expand it, but master it as you go along. And don't be afraid to grow your business, because with this digital platform we're experiencing right now, you have to keep moving, keeping your foot on the gas pedal, so you can reach different volumes of people.
Yep, thank you. I mean, that's really. It sounds simple, but it is so impactful. And like I said, your network, your circle. That something simple like that is so important to be able to just share with one another.
Absolutely.
And I'm just glad to have you here to be able to, maybe infuse this with other people who may not have that circle to talk with. And that's one thing I appreciate my guests that do come to the show. But I definitely, as a friend and my friend, I definitely wish you all the success.
Thank you.
And I'm very proud of you. Especially with this newest project that you got. That's big.
It is pretty big. It is pretty big. And
so you really don't have no time. Are you going to sleep?
Yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to continue power walking, exercising, and doing what we have to do to take care of ourselves.
That's part of that structured expansion.
And I'm hiring some account executives right now, some outside sales reps as well, so they can go to the website as well and send me their resume. So
wonderful job opportunities, guys.
Absolutely.
So that's good to know, because I wouldn't have even thought that, to even think about, hey, you got any positions that you might need filled.
Yes.
So yes, Bowie, we're here. We are here. But I definitely thank you for coming to the show.
I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much.
Don't you have an event, please, before you go, in October?
The Reader's Choice Awards event is an annual event. The voting is happening right now. It's over 20 categories where business owners, leaders, whatever industry you're in, can actually go to the website and vote for yourself. Have your family, colleagues vote. And on October the 18th, there's going to be a red carpet gala right here in Bowie Town Center at the M Lounge. And we're going to have a keynote speaker, caterers, live DJ, open bar. The mayor will be there with closing remarks. It's going to be over probably close to 150 guests. And we're going to hand out awards in Bowie to the best of the best.
And so they can locate this on the website as well?
It is on the website. simplymagazines.net. It is on the website.
And this is open to whoever would like to participate. They can just register and follow the instructions however you need to go about getting in there. So, that's really sexy.
It's gonna be very sexy.
We all love our little local events. I love anything that's only a few minutes.
You were there last year, so it was
a few minutes from home. Because you had a comedian.
Lamont. Forgot his last name. Lamont Jackson, comedian. Yes. So
I remember.
So this year we're having Acute Inflictions, live jazz band from New York, out of this traveling. That's your hometown. So there will be entertainment this year.
What's the date of that again?
October the 18th.
Guys.
Yes.
October the 18th, Bowie, on and popping. I think it's a nice event for us to kind of, it's like a mixer.
It's a mix. Bring your business cards.
Bring your business cards, network with the other business folks and see what else is in the neighborhood. And get to meet Miss Veronica herself and her amazing smile. I appreciate you again.
I appreciate you more.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
No, absolutely.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to say it again. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. This is your girl, Milan J, and this is The Beauty Boss Show.